Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation Nation, talking to you guys over episode 2 of Modern Warfare 3 101. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I will be talking about the M16A4. Guys, this is the second weapon in the assault rifle tier. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Sadly, I do not have anything unlocked really for it. I just prestiged a little bit before this game, but it was one of my better games with it, with the fewer kills. I think it was 28 and 3 by the end of it, which would be, what, a 9.33 KD. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. But anyway, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how you would use it, my kind of personal experience with the M16A4. So anyway, let's kind of get started talking about it. Sorry if it feels like I'm talking a little bit fast, but this is one of my better games here, and I really liked it, and I wanted to kind of give it to you guys to show you really how versatile it is, because I do win some close quarters gunfights, and I do win a lot of long range gunfights. Anyway, also, I would like to just say, guys, I am not deceiving you by showing you this 9KD gameplay. I get consistently at least 3 KD gameplays with this gun. It is amazing. I love it. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite guns in Modern Warfare 3, aside from the M4A1, which I just can't stop loving that gun. But anyway, let's kind of get started talking about the M16A4. So the M16 is probably one of the most underused guns in Modern Warfare 3. I rarely ever see somebody use it, and when they do, I rarely ever get killed by it, usually because it's somebody that's at a really low level and doesn't know what the overpowered or the more powerful guns in Modern Warfare 3 are. But if you know how to use this M16, and that's what I'm going to be telling you guys what classes I would suggest running it with, it's extremely good, guys. As long as you're making sure that you're in those long-range gunfights and making sure that you are behind some sort of cover, like right here. I do have some sort of cover in front of me. It is an extremely good weapon, guys. You drop people extremely fast, more so than any fully automatic assault rifle. It just feels unfair as long as you're at a long range. That being said, you want to make sure that when you are using it, that you're crouching behind cover, because if you are even at a medium to long range and not behind cover, all somebody has to do is hit you with one bullet, you will flinch, and you're probably going to die, because the one main saving grace about this gun is the fact that it is extremely accurate, extremely low recoil. So that being said, you want to make sure that people can't get bullets on you so that you flinch. Now talking about proficiencies, like I just said, you want to make sure you're not flinching. So if you use something like focus, that could help you with those longer range gunfights if you don't have the ability to get behind cover often. Longer range gunfights, if you guys have focus on, that'll help you out a lot. Another option for you is impact, guys. If you do find, like, on maps like Resistance, I know if you're kind of, I forget what it's called, a staircase or whatever the callout is for that area when you're watching BDOM, and you're looking at gift shop, or when you're at gift shop and you're looking across, they have cover, guys. Like, if you're looking at gift shop, they have a lot of cover. So in a case like that, you might want to use something like impact, just because that main line of sight, if they're hiding behind that car, it's going to take you 3, 4, maybe even 5 bursts to get them without that. So that's a suggestion. You guys can also use, like I said, you guys could use something like focus, and that'll help you make sure that if you are in a medium gunfight, so you're capping a flag, which I do not suggest doing with this gun, but say you're capping a flag and somebody gets first bullet on you, that does not instantly mean you are going to die. Anyway, now that we kind of talked about that, let's talk about attachments, guys. So I have leveled this gun up to level 25, so the only attachment I believe I haven't tried out was thermal and extended mags, maybe. So I really, guys, those ones really don't matter. I wouldn't suggest using thermal or extended mags with this. What I would suggest is just going basic with it, red dot or holographic sight, guys. It is amazing. I love the red dot and holographic on this gun. Don't use something like a silencer, because at at a longer range, it could take, or most of the time it'll take 3 bursts to kill somebody and 9 bullets to kill one guy. You're going to be out of ammo by 6 kills. So that's a suggestion to you guys. And yeah, so my secondary I'm running here is a machine pistol. That's something that is pretty much necessary for anybody looking to use this gun. You want a machine pistol just so, like, if you can hear a guy next to you, or if you think the spawns are about to switch, you pull that out just so you can move around to another point of cover. Because if you kill like 3 guys, they know you're there. You want to make sure you have a machine pistol to, like, cover those close range engagements. Even though it seems like this gun is good at close range engagements, I was getting lucky most of the time. That being said, let's move on to the first tier perk, and what you're going to want to use is Sleight of Hand Pro, guys. Sleight of Hand Pro will give you the ability to switch your weapons faster. It's not too much about the faster reloads, guys. Those are good, but it's mostly about switching weapons faster. It gives you the ability in close range combat, if you need to, in an instant, you can switch your weapons like a pro. And that gives you kind of the ability to save your life when otherwise you would have died. Anyway, now moving on to the second tier perk, I am using Hardline here. That's just because I was trying to get Hardline Pro and didn't think that this would be a great gameplay. but it ended up turning out great. But what I would suggest for second tier perk is not quick draw, because really you're not going to need those aiming down sights any faster. Maybe throwing like a flashbang if you're at close range, that might help you have quick draw pro. But for the most part, I would suggest using assassin, guys, because even though you're not using a silencer on this weapon, if they have a UAV up, you want to make sure your gunfights are on your kind of terms. So when you're shooting your gun, you know that you're on their radar. But when they have a UAV up, that can be a big distraction for you. It makes you more anxious. It makes you more kind of nervous about them coming up behind you or beside you or something like that. So that's a big pro tip for you guys. Make sure you're using something like assassin. That would be a great option. Moving on to third tier perk, I am using here Marksman, guys. Marksman is just amazing, or at least I believe I'm using Marksman, because I should be. It's great for those long-range gunfights. If you guys would also like, you can use something like Dead Silence Pro if you do have a headset. That's a big suggestion, just because if you guys do have a headset, it helps you kind of save your life in those times when somebody could be sneaking up beside you and you don't know. So anyway, moving on to the point streaks. Two suggestions: either using Assault, make sure you're using UAV. I'm not using one here because one of the people on my party said they were going to use UAV, but make sure you are using UAV. It's a huge help, guys. It makes sure that you know where the enemy is, especially in games like TDM and whatnot. Maybe Domination, it's not as necessary because the Domination spawns are really predictable, but that's a big suggestion. If you guys are using support, use UAV and Ballistic Vest, because having that extra 25 points of damage really helps you out when you're trying to move spots and maybe you have to get into a medium gunfight where the MP9 or the M16 are probably a gun that you would really like to use. Finally, that's pretty much it, guys. 28-3. Really, it was 28-2 because I just died right before the game ended. But hopefully you guys kind of enjoyed this. I really like doing this series. I'll continue. But anyway, guys, link spiel, my Twitter's in the description, guys. Make sure you guys go follow me. I'll be updating you guys whenever I upload videos, and hopefully in the future subscriber sessions and whatnot. Subscribe to the nation and join if you guys already haven't, and make sure you guys leave a rating on this video if you guys like this series and would like me to continue. Anyway, guys, comment below about any experiences you've had with these guns and suggest future guns, guys, because as far as it's going right now, I'm just going to continue doing, like, do the Scar L next and continue with that sort of method. But if you guys would like to see any guns in advance, please comment below. Anyway, I'm the Doctor, and I'm out. Peace.